Hi, welcome to Functional Fitness at the Office. My name is Coach Mark from Soldiers of Fitness, and today we are going to start with rolling the patellar pouch, so just the top of the knee. For a lot of our running athletes, this becomes a problem area. Patellar tendonitis, quite common from a tight quad. So what we're going to do is lay down on top of it. I'm going to put the ball right in that patellar pouch from laying on top, and what I'm going to do is feel around for anything going on in there, and I can roll to the inside of my knee and I can roll to the outside, and I'm going to do little butt kicks. So driving down, I'm going to kick myself in the butt coming down. So I'm applying pressure with my leg and then slowly moving the limb, just like we've talked about many times.
Exercise 1.
So you may find one spot that's worse than another, and we're just going to drive right into that spot. For me right now, I'm just on the inside. I feel something going on there, so I'm working that area. You might find on the opposite side, you might find right down the middle, so it could be the VMO, lateral, quad, IT band, adductor. It could be a lot of things that are going on. And this is why we're feeling around for anything going on in these spots. And if you want to move higher than the patellar pouch, you can move slightly higher up the leg rather than just in front or at the top of the patella and the kneecap. You can come up just a little bit higher if you want to and feel around. It's a really good drill with a bigger ball too, getting higher up into the quads. All right, let's change sides. So feeling on the other side, probably targeting the same spots. If it hurts exactly the same on the other side and exactly the same spots, that's probably a good thing. If it hurts really bad on one side versus the other, then you know you're probably dominating on one side or something's not quite right from side to side. So really when you're doing your workouts, assuming you're training properly left to right, you should have equal pain or equal discomfort on both sides in exactly the same spots or close to the same spots. You really want to be concerned when you're feeling it in really painful in one spot, not at all on the other leg or the other arm or whatever it is that you're doing. That's where you know there's a cause for concern about future injuries coming up. Alright, so we're going to go our first movement. We're going to do almost like a couch stretch. So pulling up on the back leg, and keep my foot neutral here. So I don't want to pull up on my toe, and I want to keep my foot neutral. And then I'm going to bring my heel to my butt and drive the hip forward. Now if you have a hard time doing that, you can use a towel that you should have brought today. You can wrap it maybe from down here, and you can pull up. And depending on how long your towel is, you can, and how tight your quad is, you can pull up from different varying distances and then bring that hip forward. So we're going to go 15 times of just driving the hip forward. You can release some of the tightness in the hip, in the hip flexor, in the quad, which if you're having pain in your patella can very well be one of the main causes. Now let's change the legs. So heel to butt, toe neutral, driving the hip forward. Good. The next one we're going to do, let's talk jujitsu. I don't know what the name of it is. But what we're going to do is lay on our back. I'm going to cross one leg over. I'm going to bring my weight up onto that leg, bring my bottom leg through, over, and down. So coming up, around, over, and down. So just go back and forth. Staying on my shoulders, driving the glutes. So right here I'm on a one-leg bridge, driving my glute as I come around. As soon as this leg lands, I start driving the other glute to bring it around. Right here I'm in a one-leg glute bridge, and then coming around, coming through and around. Now we're going to do 2 more. And 1 more. All right, good. Next, I'm going to go into some of our core work. So first one we're going to do in a side plank, we're going to do hip drops on the top leg and the bottom leg. So here, drop in the hip and back up. Now because if I bring this forward, I'm putting a lot of weight on my abductors. I'm coming down and back up. So I'm really working those muscles. So it's not really an oblique exercise, and as a modification you can do this. It's not really an oblique exercise, and it is, but it's also a lot of emphasis on the abductor. Good, then I'm going to put my weight on my front leg and do the same thing. So my top leg becomes the working leg, and my opposite leg comes down. And we're going for 10. Same thing, I can put this heel down a little bit to help out at the back. Or I can let it hover. You'll feel now, because it's my top leg, it's my adductor that's doing a lot of extra work. Good. That's 10 per side. We're going to change sides. So bottom leg taking my weight, top leg forward. Can do 10 times. So lots of adductor here. And 10, good. Now we're going to change sides. So top leg takes my weight, bottom leg comes out. Same thing. Now I'm working lots of the adductor of the top leg. Good. Now we're going to come into a plank position. We're going to raise one limb at a time. So plank. I'm going to raise my one arm, raise my other arm, raise one leg, raise the other leg. So one arm, one leg, the other leg. All right, now 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to change direction. So this leg, this arm, this arm. 2, this arm, this arm. Good, 5 seconds. You can go modify plank for this if you need to, which is down on your knees. So this leg, this arm, and then the same thing, this arm, the arms again, changing directions, and the leg. Good. Now we're going to come to a half sit-up, almost like a Mason twist. We're going to box left and right. So hovering with my feet above the ground, left and right, left and right. If you need to, you can put your feet down. If you need to come up a little bit because your abs are burning, you can come up a little bit. The goal is to be in this half sit-up position, left and right. Using my obliques as I rotate left to right, feeling my abdominal wall, doing a lot of stabilizing, holding me in place. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, now we're going to lay down. We're going to come into the leg raise. So arms out, you're going to bring the legs up, and then come down. I'm going to point my toes to the outside, come up, back down, point my toes to the other side, go up, back down. So toes forward, toes to the left, toes to the right, and then toes straight again. Now toes to the right, toes to the left. And you can do all this with your knees up as well. So you can do it here, Bring your legs up. A slight twist here. Coming down, your knees pushing up to the opposite sides. Otherwise, you're going to keep up with this. So one more, last. Leg straight, leg left, leg right. All right, 30 seconds. Let's go plank. Plank's one of my favorites. Requires the glutes, hamstrings. Now we're going to come up onto the toes, and then back up the heels. There's the calf. Toes. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now knee drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost there. We're 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. All right. Good job. Hope you enjoyed that episode. I'll see you on Friday.